There is no greater agony than bearing an untold story inside you. That's a quote by Maya Angelou. And as a certified physiologist with inroads into developmental psychology, nothing can be further from this truth. I would like to introduce you to what we call the Physiology of Truth, which amongst other focal areas deploys the pathophysiology of bottling up secrets as a consideration in encouraging survivors to speak out. The mind-body interconnectivity is one of the most powerful synergies in existence. It's a scientific amazement how that a healthy person can easily be plagued with all kinds of ailments when the mind goes haywire. Here's the story of a healthy, jovial young teenager, X, who had life going great for her. After being molested by her uncle, she became withdrawn. She was diagnosed with a high blood pressure some weeks later, which then aggravated into a heart condition. She wasn't responding to drugs. The doctors were getting bothered by the lack of response and decided to involve a psychologist, as it could be a matter of the heart. This proved to be the best decision because she opened up to the psychologist, who then got the uncle arrested. In 1 month, X was discharged and was back to her usual self while she continued therapy. Not letting out the emotional pain allows for the secretion of toxins in the body. The symptomatic effects could vary in forms and severity, from migraines to endometriosis, and from heart diseases to cancer and the like. These are conditions I've come across in the course of my work. Invariably, bottling up secrets without an exit point is injurious to the health due to the interconnectivity between the mind and the body. Researchers suggest that a potential problem with keeping mute is that you have a goal to keep that rape incident secret. But here's what is often missed. Goals that have not yet been achieved are often easy to think about, which is why you're more likely to notice every white Toyota car on the road when you have made up your mind to get one yourself, but you haven't. Researchers have also found that victims who keep the rape incident secret spend twice as much time privately dwelling on their secrets than they do actively concealing them from others. The implication of this was that they found that those who ruminated the most were the least healthy. A society that stifles the voices of survivors will not only produce a physically unwell generation, they'll also raise up men and women who are emotionally unstable. In a society where the assailant knows that rape is in no way to his detriment, an emboldened generation of rapists will arise. And the victim? Well, the victim will be burdened with the agony of keeping silent, thereby raising an unhealthy and subdued generation who will eventually become the prey of the emboldened rapists. This, my dear friends, will mark the beginning of a toxic and tragic cycle in any society that does not pay attention to this point.